Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. It is March 1946. We're trying to conduct this naval invasion here. It's 78% chance to succeed. It should work if we get these ships added to the invasion. And also these two. Yeah, that should do it. This though, 18%. Not that good, but I'm hoping that's just because some of these that's probably outside of the circle. It's quite a few ships, so that should add some weight. But yeah, I'm just barely above the needed tonnage. So we're gonna see how that goes. Anyway, last episode we designed some new ships. DDs and light cruisers. Let's see how many. Oh yeah, I've got lots of tonnage to spare in the shipbuilding capacity. The DDs I made turned out quite expensive. Almost as expensive as the light cruisers. So I think we're gonna make some a new design that is a little bit more friendly to mass production. So let's do that first. Alright, let's see. The one we built last episode was on this hull, which is just it's the biggest one. We can make it all the way up to 4,500 tons, which is basically a light cruiser. I don't want a light cruiser. I already have light cruisers. I want DDs to do DD things. Let's start out by making the beam smaller. -3 to begin with. The ship itself doesn't have to be that big. Might have to make it bigger later, but oh. That doesn't fit. Yeah, that fits. Difference isn't that huge. So that should work. It's a pretty big tower. Now. Oil and... let's do diesels first. And see if it's necessary to go up to gas turbines. Which might actually be cheaper. As for speed, 36 knots optimal speed. Can I make it 39? Yes, I can. The DD-46 is going at 41 knots. I don't think that's possible here. No, it is not. $103 million. With gas turbines it's actually slightly cheaper. Can I then go 41? Yes, I can, but that makes this DD insanely expensive. So we're actually gonna go diesel. Let's see if things change when I add the funnels. 38, 20. That fits here. Does that fit? Oh, it does fit there. I would never have guessed. Alright. Alright, alright. If I then go with gas turbines, then I'm gonna need another funnel. Guess I can do like that. Like so. It gives me plenty of range. That nerfs my range. But it does make the ship a little bit cheaper. Also, notice how the ship gets cheaper when I add a funnel. So let's see, 1343 tons. It adds a little bit of weight, but not as much. You see, the funnel weighs 85 tons. It didn't add 85 tons of weight because, well, the increased funnel capacity made the engines lighter. That's just how it works. Dual barbettes, not available. What kind of guns can I fit? 5-inch doubles. Will this make it super fire over that? Yes, it will. That's perfect. No. They do not fit there. They do not fit there. They do not fit there. These fit here. Not that they're really worth that much. Let's see about another kind of rare tower that actually gives me some space for some guns on the aft deck. But also I'm gonna need torpedo launchers because of course it's a DD. And a barbette in the middle. Now, will that work when I make the torpedoes bigger? Some parts are badly placed. It was only that one that was badly placed. How about 22-inch? That does work. And I can then give this one slightly better angles. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, let's build the rest of the ship. Some of the stuff probably has to be reduced. Let's go with resistance. It's not as if the armor itself is going to help that much, but the resistance might. It's already quite an expensive ship. Semi-incendiary, that is okay. Picric acid, maybe? Let's see, flash fire chance, 1.7. RDF does not add any weight, but it adds some aiming speed. It's gonna need the minesweeping thing, it's gonna need that thing, and we are now overweight. Anti-submarine value is 2954. Not too shabby. Let's add some armor. 0.8 everywhere. Can I reduce the range a bit? Yeah, I can. It's still 20,000 kilometers, which is decent. Can I reduce the beam more? I can. That makes the tower not fit. Minus 4.5. That works. That works. Anti-submarine has gone up. Let's see here. Difference between single and doubles. Let's do the reloading first. That adds even more weight. There we go. 3-second reload, 4-second reload. Yeah, reload speed is not that different anymore. But I think we're gonna have to drop one of the turrets. You can now space things out a little bit better. Barbette tower. Maybe I can use that. Or modern rare tower. Dual gun tower. That's too big. That's also too big. Barbette Tower 1, I know, is very small. Doesn't fit the funnel on top of it, but there we go, back with the torpedoes. Which, by the way, they need to be oxygen torps. A little bit overweight still. $50 tons overweight. And this will be the I know it's 1946, but I already made a DD-46, so we can pretend this was designed first. Doesn't have that much firepower though. I just feel like it should have more firepower. Are they available as secondaries? Yeah, they are. Like so, we can pretend they are anti-aircraft guns. 100 tons overweight. And quite a bit over budget. If I go now with gas turbines, it does get cheaper. It drops a lot of weight. I can regain the range like that. I can even go with triple hull bottom. Yeah, that does work. Not really that much cheaper, but not that much more expensive than the refit DD-32s. They have a top speed of 38 knots. These are going at 41. I cannot make that, can I? No. But there's no point in these going at 39 if they might have to keep pace with DDs that are going at 38. You know? Are diesels now possible? No. Let's stick with the gas turbines. 169. Yeah, they make the ship cheaper than with diesels. And that gives me some weight to play with again. So can I go up to 24-inch torpedoes? Yes, I can. This one has to be nudged a little bit. Just have to find the ideal pixel. Guess it just has to be like that. Yeah, 177 million. It looks a little bit weird, but think this is gonna work. Anti-submarine value drop down below 3,000. It seems everything you add to the ship makes the anti-submarine value worse. 38's 12.4 kilometer range. Detectability is 6,000. Yeah, let's save that design. And let's build some of these. I think I can build quite a few. Still funny to me that this fat funnel actually fits. Alright. DD-45s. Oh, 100 million cheaper than the 46s. 12? Sure. And I just have to select ports where to build them. They're gonna be finished a month before the 46. So I'm just gonna do that now. And ports have been selected. The DDs have been renamed. Gonna figure out some names for the light cruisers as well. Probably just gonna add USS to most of these. Well, except maybe the ones that have names already in use by other ships. Anyway, with that done, I guess it's time to go on to April. Submarine attack. Alright. Strike. Alright. And a battle. 2 Lord Nelsons and a DD against New York and New Mexico. Let's do this. Let's see, the enemy ships have 14-inch guns. I have 14-inch guns. San Francisco, you can join in with your sisters. Torpedo boats, you're going home, and this time I really mean it. My DDs have regained torpedoes since the last time. So I want to have them just launch. And hopefully maybe hit something. And New York loses a secondary gun. let's see. My cruisers are all focused on the DD. That is fine. New York, New Mexico. One target each. DDs, you're just gonna move in. There we go. Ooh, New Mexico is taking some hits. How about you to start loading AP and get some of that flooding Oof, speaking of flooding. You did not like that. Oof. That was very lucky. I don't think my torpedoes are gonna hit. No. They turned about. But my DDs seem to be getting away. And if I'm lucky, those damaged DDs are gonna teleport to Valletta on Malta. And once they are repaired, my Mediterranean fleet will finally have some escorts again. I don't think these are gonna last that much longer. I can probably reuse the screenshot I took last episode of the New Mexico or New York firing its guns, because they're still relevant. Let's see, cruisers, you can actually just hold fire, save your ammo. Old battle wagons should be able to deal with this. The Eagle. She's seen better days. The range 21 kilometers. I don't have a lot of deck penetration at that range. If we were further out, I would be going through the deck. But I think she's flooding anyway. 2%, 1. Stuck at 1%. If nothing else, the structure might take care of it. Okay, You can choose your own ammo now. At this angle on this range, it's kind of hard to score more flooding hits. I'd have to get either closer or further away to get more of those deck penetrations. I thought she was almost done for, but now she's being all persistent like. Floating hit. There we go. Alright. Another couple of... that's the namesake of the class. Another couple of battleships sunk. Yeah, the Lord Nelson. That must have been an older ship. That's been in for repair for a while. It can't have been a new one, seeing as it was the namesake. Well, I guess technically it could have been a new ship, because sometimes the game reuses names. But I think it was actually the original that had just been in for repair. Morocco, independent. Britain is losing its colonies. No DDs have magically appeared in Valletta. At least the Lexington and Saratoga have finished repairing. How's this going? 14% now. Isn't that down? It is. Because the Chinese have ships here now. So yeah, I don't think that one's gonna work. Anyway, let's get these in here. Just in case. And let's see. There we have one battlecruiser. You actually also belong in this task force. Hope it doesn't get ambushed by submarines on the way. Or engage in battle alone against this task force. Although that would be kind of exciting. One more turn. Invasion of Northern Ireland. And if that works, which I think it will, we're gonna take the other part of Ireland. Meeting. But first, submarine attack. Sunk one submarine. Damaged one. Sunk one. Damage to a torpedo boat. Undefended port. Oh, we've taken what we were going to take. Gong class. Against the 4 Panama battlecruisers. I think this is going to be quite an easy fight. Alright. Let's organize the pack. I do not think I will need my torpedo boats, so they're just gonna go home. light cruisers, I don't think I'm gonna need you either, so you're also gonna go home. Okay, I think we might already lose a torpedo boat. Yeah, 3912, probably gonna sink. Malaya, you're targeting that one. Panama, Borneo, Samoa. Does that ship have torpedoes? Yes, but they do not have the range. We are at very close range. Load AP. Get that flooding going. Flash fire. Alright. That's a good start. And that was that a DD or light cruiser? I think it was light cruiser. Man, it's not exactly pretty. Like, what hit you so hard? Probably these hits. So now Malaya can focus some of these other ones. You had a flash fire. You might actually be out of ammo for your main guns. Actually, this might be a cooler thumbnail. Because you can actually see the enemy ships in the background there. Because we are at such close range. Reduce speed a bit. That is a lot of damage. Yeah, just almost no ammo left because she had a flash fire. And she's dead. Two of them left. I had two focused on each. Now it's 3 on one and 1 on the other. But that's fine. Means that this one is probably gonna sink first, and then I'm gonna have all of them focused on the last one. that one might actually sink first. Well, close enough. So that was 3 battleships sunk. Price tag of $1 billion each. About the same as my battlecruisers. And a Langfang also sunk. Not bad, not bad. Tajikistan. A single battleship coming out of the port. But we're not done with Ireland yet. Oh, they do have some ships now. Building 48. Ireland, 200,000 tons. And that invasion is probably gonna pop here near Dublin. So let's just move the ships. So they're gonna start out inside of the invasion zone. This is a pretty sizable formation on its own. It just they don't have any any escorts. 0%. Yeah, it went up because of that. Those light cruisers. Are these still outside of the zone? Maybe they are. Invasion of Laos. Not really going anywhere from any front. But at least it's surrounded, right? Rangefinders. It's just better radar. Late radar 2. Navy reform 13. That's the make everything better tech. Minus 5% armor weight. That's pretty epic. And that one too. Let's go on. Oh, these ships are coming in, trying to stop me. Wonder what kind of battlecruiser it is. Is it one of the ones with the 17-inch guns? That could be exciting. Government is able to provide a substantial amount to the Navy's budget. I've got a pretty big budget already. Social programs. 6.6 billion naval funds. Plus 5 unrest. Or minus 5 unrest. Or just minus 10 unrest. My unrest is 0, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I've got... I'm not running out of money. Let's give it to the poor. Ooh, yeah. We do have a battle. 2 Alaskas versus a Royal Alfred class. That's the one with the reverse super firing A turret. Skirmisher class light cruisers. Boy, these are expensive. Each light cruiser is worth more than twice what their battle cruiser is worth. That's expensive. The DD is worth more than the battle cruiser. The DD is worth almost as much as my heavy cruisers. In fact, their light cruisers are worth more than my battle cruisers too. I don't think they're going to be better though. Yeah, reverse super firing. Let's get the stuff under control. Torpedo boats, as is custom. Let's just put you to retreat, so I am sure you will go away. You too. Torpedoes off. Tucson. Maybe you want to go home too. Fall River, Helena. You're just gonna follow Alaska. At least my battlecruisers have plenty of ammo. They have taken previous damage. Okay, something got whacked. Are they all on low fuel? At least that one is. Let's focus the enemy battlecruiser first, because I think that's it, right? Yeah. Fall River, Helena. Whatever that was, might have been a DD or the torpedo boats, considering it was on low fuel, and those probably they usually have the least range. My 14-inch shell smacking into that battlecruiser. And they are still sticking on target. Oh yeah, these light cruisers probably have torpedoes, don't they? Torp range 17 kilometers. We are in torp range. Let's try to not be in torp range. Okay, the battlecruiser is down. Just gonna let the Guam and Alaska fire at will now, because it doesn't really matter that much which light cruiser they're going for. Was that a light cruiser or a torpedo boat? No, that was probably the DD. That was probably the super expensive DD. That means the low fuel boat was probably the torpedo boat. And these are the light cruisers. And they do have torpedoes, I guess. The DD had 17 kilometer range, yeah. 16 kilometer, okay. Should be fairly safe. Unless that DD launched just before it sank. I don't think it did. It's basically just a shooting gallery now. gonna net me so many victory points though, just because of how expensive these cruisers are. See, my battle cruisers are firing HE, because if I'm not mistaken, those light cruisers, which I think I've seen before, they have next to no armor. It means my HE is actually penetrating. Causing both massive damage and flooding. Let's see what happens now when they try to nuke this one. Yeah. Boom. And this should be the last enemy ship afloat. At least for a couple more seconds. And that was it. Yeah. Some of them were actually identified before sinking, or probably after sinking. Yeah, that was the DD, and that was the torpedo boat. It probably sank first. Oh, and there's one more battle. Task force failing to escape. 2 Langfangs against the Iowas. I forgot to check. I think my Iowas are faster, or at least not that much slower. That would have been useful to check. In case they, well, I guess they do try to run. As they are a task force failing to escape. Alright. Light cruisers. Top speed 36 knots. Worcester and Atlanta. Heavy cruisers, you can like just go home, so I have less stuff to organize. DDs 36 knots. Same as the light cruisers, so you're not gonna catch up either. So either the enemy ships are slow enough that my battleships can catch up, or my light cruisers will have to catch up. They're actually coming towards me. That's brave. In that case, let's get all the guns firing. Still want my my light cruisers to close in though, in case they do turn. Penetration and fire. Flooding. Wisconsin, I want you focusing the... okay. I guess you both get to shoot this one now. And these ones are almost... yeah, they are in range. Yeah. That's impressive, they didn't even try to run. Not sure if that's because the latest version of the mod makes the AI less prone to just running away. Yeah, 31 knots. They would not even have outrun my Iowas. Or if it's the latest version of the game, it also changes some AI behaviors. But anyway, it's refreshing to not have to chase the AI all the time. And that was the last battle. South Africa and Austria-Hungary, now allies. Oh, because yeah, South Africa is independent. They might have been for a while, I just didn't realize. Oh, here's the invasion. It's not Dublin, it's... what is it? Cork? Cork. Well, let's put a cork in it. Move all the task forces into the circle, which popped up not where I thought it would. There we go. What? And which one is moving here now? Is that you? Because you cannot get out? Now what is... Minnesota? What are you doing alone? Oh, you're trying to rejoin your squadron? Well, that's kind of dumb, having you move around on your own. And besides, I think you are more needed. Yeah. That unit here was not in the correct zone. I think you're needed here. 24% chance now. Still not great. But it's something. I just got really confused because I saw there was a destination here for a ship. Or a task force. I just wasn't sure which one was, if I'd done something wrong. But no, it was just the Minnesota acting on her own initiative. Politics, that's what I was gonna check before ending the episode. Minus 53 with Russia. Everyone's economies are growing 13%. So much. Oh, the German Navy has really rebuilt. 200 ships, 15 of which are battleships. 3 battle cruisers. Don't know if any of them are any good. The Russian Navy is kind of not great, but they've been fighting France for years. Probably suffered some losses. Probably have a lot of ships in for repair. Same with France. Actually no, just 9. Britain just will not stay down. Might actually offer them a peace treaty after I take Ireland. And maybe actually see if I can take some of their colonies and such. That would be fun. Are all of you fixed? Almost. Just surprised they haven't generated any convoy missions. But anyway, that's the end of the episode. Yeah, the invasion of Eastern China is not looking too great. I just need more tonnage here to make something happen. And more tonnage, not quite on the way yet. Got some Indianapolis light cruisers here. But they don't really weigh that much. These are ready. South Dakota class. Let's send them here, then send them to Asia. Join the invasion. Alright, but that's it for this episode. Goodbye, and take care.